You know, a lot doubted me. A lot said that it wouldn't be taken seriously. A lot said, okay, it doesn't pay bills. Well, there's a lot that still don't believe, and, well, there's always room for improvement. But there's one thing that stands out that I can say and finally say. And that is, I did it, baby. And I gotta thank everybody who watches this video. I gotta thank my apprentices. I gotta thank my every single one of my audience members because it's happened. Now, I'm sorry if I feel off. I've been sick for about 2.5 weeks. I just saw the urgent care doctor today. I don't have a primary doctor anymore because of insurance reasons. I won't go into any of that. But, sorry, I'm trying here. I'm still working every day. I'm still writing. I'm trying to do what I can. Anyways, guys, it's been a roller coaster on how this has gone. And like I said, there's some people that think that I'm making a killing when I'm not. If you really want to know, I took a giant royalty cut so everyone could enjoy my content as much as I can, or as much as, as much as possible. So, in the actuality, I got hardcover, and paperback books down to the lowest price I can. I actually only make, if it's a physical copy book, paperback or hardcover, I only make $1 off of royalties, and an ebook I only make $1 and change off royalties, and this was simply because I want to give back to all my viewers. So my next book, I'm going to try and see what I could do. I'm going to try and see if I can make this a 400-page or so book. So, I mean, I only can do so much because I'm just an employee of a bigger company at this point. Ex Libris is my boss. I got a supervisor and all these people from departments to go through. But anyways, guys, I will tell you how I did it. First off, if this wasn't for an apprentice of mine giving me, hey, fill this out and go from there, I wouldn't be here doing this video. So thank you. You know who you are. So I filled out the thing with Ex Libris. I've looked them up. Don't read anything off of the BBB site because I've actually have, in my experience, I found out the truth. I've really dug deep into this. And really, guys, I'll tell you what to do as far as everything goes. Obviously, you want to have your manuscript, okay? Now, if you had to put it in a, I space a lot. Now, I space it a lot just so it's, because when you put it in a Wattpad format, it just makes it a lot easier to read. But they're going to have their own format. They're going to indent it a certain way. But if your manuscript is done, as in, hey, your story is complete top to bottom, okay? That's step number one, your manuscript, as they call it. That is your key. Now, in my Microsoft Word document, which is how I sent it to Ex Libris, my company, it was 208 pages, 40,500 words, which turned into, in their format, my book is 134 pages. I'm actually still waiting on my books right now, but we'll get into that later. So, from there, they're going to tell you about all these packaging. Now, there's deals that go on, just to keep this in mind, and you really got to know how to play the game sometimes. Now, nobody introduced me on how to get into this. I don't know any other authors, and I don't think any of them would reach out to me. They're just like, oh, get good at writing. Yeah, get good at writing, and, to get a chance, it doesn't help much as far as the business and to get your foot in the door. Outside of maybe some professor at some university who might say, oh, hey, call this person or email this person. I didn't have any of those sources. I was out to fight for myself. So when I'm calling these reps and they're telling me about these price packages, yes, there is price packages, and I will tell you why. It's because they have the sources to Amazon, Barnes and Noble, the copyright offices, etc., etc. They do certain packages do include somebody will do your artwork. Somebody will help promote it. You'll have your own click page to Amazon and you have a set up profile. There's all these different packages that you go off of. I'm just doing what I did. I was fortunate enough to get a package for $800. Now this was done in you could do it in 3-month payments. I want to get mine done as soon as possible. I didn't know that my book was on Amazon until an apprentice Juan told me about it, and he sent me a screenshot, and that's when he ordered the book. But what happened is I paid it off in 2 payments. I paid off the whole entire 800, and what happens is you get the ball rolling, but there's other things you got to do about that. Now, what's nice about this package is they handle the copywriting for you. There's another package that says, oh, we're going to do this, but you have to handle the copywriting yourself, which is a pain. So if you don't know, just like I don't know how to go through all this, but 300 extra bucks for them to do, hey, your artwork, which I'll get into that in a moment, your script, your characters, your book as a whole, your title, all of this is copyrighted, and you could sue in case somebody wants to try and steal your idea. As if, hey, some foreign website wants to steal your content. You could shut them down if you feel like it. Oh well. So going into it, that's $800 for me right there. Now I won't tell you how much I paid for the artwork of the cover, but that was next. My artist Flower Song, I found her on Facebook from a couple friends of mine. Elizabeth Mosgrove is the one who really got me in touch with her, and I can't thank her enough. But if you're in the Discord chat, or if you're on my Instagram or anything else like that, you'll actually see a special photo I'm getting done of Mai right now. It's going to be Mai and some sleepwear. It's not going to be anything too sexy, but it's something I thought fit her personality. Going into that, I actually had to, I paid my artist by PayPal. I took my phone here, I actually screenshot a picture of the receipt, the money I sent her, along with the art and the manuscript, and they said, is this yours? Reason being is because they don't want to go through Google and be like, crap, he took this from so-and-so. It needs to be, if you don't make it yourself, you gotta have permission. I told Flower Song what I was doing, and she was happy to help. She's a great artist. Please check her out. It's just Flower Song. You should be able to spell it out. Find her on Facebook. Tell her AJ or Rel sent you, and go from there. She does great work. So I have a good amount of money here. I got my package. I got my artwork. I got things sent in. Now, eventually you'll talk to these reps about, if there's any editing that needs to be done. And then it comes down to things like, hey, do you agree on this, agree on that? Price setup for the books, depend on the package you have. I'm supposed to be getting 9 paperbacks and 2 hard copies sent to me sometime. I got to figure that out soon. I got to call my rep. Her name's Heather. And from here, now, Heather is the one who handles all this, and there is some advertisers going to give me a poster and some business cards. They're going to be printed up and sent to me in 4 to 6 weeks. When it comes to the books, just remember this. What I'm trying to do, and this is why I say save up about $2,000 for this whole project. Because for my book, if I want, let's say I want to do a book signing, or if I want to give some away as gifts or anything like that, the more books you buy in bulk, the cheaper it is. So I wanted to see if I could buy books for $9.99 a piece. So let's just go $10 a piece. I want about 100 books. So that's $1,000 right there before I even ship the freaking thing to my house. And so what I plan to do is, when I'm not broke, when I get out of these medical expenses, my insurance is okay, and I have my job situation clear cut. What I want to do is I want to see if I could get some funds together, get 100 books in a box. I want to sign off on all of them. I want to donate some to some libraries. I want to see if I could, hey, if somebody wants to buy one, by all means, I will. And I will just go from there. There's, it's really what I want to do now is I want to let the community know in the city of Danbury, Connecticut, the city where there's a lot of dreamers. Danbury, Connecticut used to be Hat's city capital of the world. And now it just seems to be there's a lot of posers and there's a lot of dreamers and not a lot of executioners. You're taking a guy that is in a city with a bad. Danbury's not known for its education system. The surrounding towns are. In the second smallest state, it doesn't even crank the top 200 towns. Actually, if there's 350 towns, I'd be surprised if it's in the top 250. It's not great as far as education in my town. So you take a kid with learning disabilities, a guy with a dream, a guy who says, oh, I'll do this, and people laugh at you and don't take you seriously. Well, guess what? I did it. I don't have to prove myself to it. I'm doing it. I'm living it. And it's not as easy as it is by any means, and right now it's definitely not paying any bills. But you know what? I really enjoy doing this, and I hope that I could inspire more. I want to inspire more people to write, more people to be creative. And I let people know in my community to let their kids know that imagination and hard work does pay off. And that's why I'm here, because everybody deserves that chance. Now, I'm not some big, successful, big shot. I have no idea if I ever will be. I don't. And I do these videos to help my friends out. I don't do it for popularity. I'm genuine. I didn't prepare for these videos. For crying out loud, I'm under the weather and I'm coughing in between paragraphs. Tickle in the throat. But yeah, guys, I'm here. And I got another book that's going to be in the works. I hope to God, I hope March. I'm going to try and dedicate myself to March to get my second book, not released, but just get the ball rolling a bit and keep going from there. So I got a lot of work ahead of me, and there's a lot of work ahead for everybody else. This is something huge, but I just want to let everybody know, if you really want to do this, whether if this is a hobby, whether if this is something about finding yourself, the opportunity is there. And there's been too many people in my life that have said, do it yourself. You'll figure it out. This is something that's delicate. This is not like something like, it's like writing an essay or creating a resume where there's so many templates online. This is a guy that's been through it, has done it, still doing it, still trying to make money off of it, and he's just trying to help you guys out. So there's a couple people I know that want to be writers, want to be authors, people that want to make change, want to make a difference. I'm here. I'm here for everybody, especially those who have been in a situation like me. My apprentices, my audience, and other members who may not even see this until some time from now. But please, everybody, if you could dream it, and if you are committed, don't doubt yourself. You'll just end up having to eat your mind and your soul, and you'll just be hollow. And I'm not like that anymore. Make change. Do it up. And that's all I got for you. So please be well. And please, don't forget your goals. If there's any questions or anything I could do for anybody, please comment or message me directly, and I will take time out of my day, and I will see what I could do for you. Sound good? Because it sounds kind of fair. Just trying to help somebody out. So be good all. Lattice.